This is the best thing about Punch Party. You can even out here, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about these, plus these, and get you to this stuff, bro. Like, look. You be stacking like you got stacking dollars like you got bills to pay, bro. Like, this point, it's not even funny no more. Like, look at that. Even whenever I don't even have the strength, it's still going far, bro. What you already have from this iron bar. Which, if you want how much strength you have to have to do this, the answer is 29 billion. And let me tell you, so I was in a public server, and Purple, this guy, wanted for me, which we worked in this lobby, but then his headset died. He said he was the best one in the fight. I pulled up, and I said, oh yeah, what's your strength? And he said, 258 million. I sat there saying, mine is 20 billion. 20 billion, he said. He said, are you being for real? And I said, yeah. I showed him my power, and he was literally sitting there like, I bet I want to be your friend. See, now here's the good part for you people that usually don't know how to make friends, or just like, literally, just never really want to make friends, or like, if you want to make friends, don't know how to. Easiest way, get on a game or something, or like, go outside and socialize. That's all you gotta do. Just go around, maybe like in a VR video game like me. I have lots of friends. If I open up my friend menu, I have tons of them. Some that are offline for years, some that were not. And yeah, I'll keep making friends every time one of them just leaves. Like, just disintegrates from this world entirely. Then like 2,000 years later, like some friends, like some of my friends just don't even remember me no more because I changed my profile. Like, bro, my old friend, they used to play Yeeps with me, which I'm unbanned from Yeeps. Like I said, one of my short shows, I was yapping, which, basically. But now it says device wrong time, even though my device time is correct, so I'm looking forward to fixing that. Making Yeep content, because I have the Yeep content curator tag, which I currently can't use, because I literally can't go into Yeeps. So yeah, basically, he used to play Yeeps with me, easiest way to get friends. All I did, like, bro, now, since I changed my profile and stuff, bro, I don't even, like, whenever I call him, like, he'll be online, he just doesn't. So, and then I just find another friend. Like, for me on VR, I just go around to these games, look at people, like, bro, all I had to do, if be better than somebody, or somebody better than me, just make the move. Say, do you want to be my friend? Or they say, do you want to be my friend? Just accept it. That's simple. Besides the fact that they're saying, and then they don't want to be friends, then they don't. That still makes them a loser, because, seriously though, why are you not being friends with somebody that wants to be your friend? Like, I had this kid in my school, which, like, basically everybody really wanted to be his friend, and he always declined it. But as soon as I pulled up, and I asked him to be my friend, he just doesn't. He was really sitting there like everybody else didn't matter in the world besides me, bro. Like, bro, to be honest, I'm serious though. Like, if you want to make friends or something, I'm probably not gonna post this because this is really cringy. To me, at least, I don't know why I'm saying this, but because more of you already know this, but easy to make friends, okay? But right now I'm playing Punch Party. You should go check it out. Support the developers. We are not sponsored by anybody. I'm never sponsored by anybody. But still, thank you guys so much for almost getting me to 200 subs, and I'm looking forward to getting that. And I'm looking forward this Christmas to getting a PC so that I can start making my dream game and stuff. Alright? And I never posted a video because every video that I talk about my game, I always forget to turn off the recording after my headset dies. So, today, if I post this, you will realize that, that's friends saying I don't care about that. Because, yeah. So, yeah, I'm making my game Oceanary. So think about it. If you know what UG is, you know about Diablo. So UG is also if you already know about UG, just skip forward first. UG, talk about Rough Knots. So if you already know about Rough Knots and UG, just skip forward. Yeah, so if you don't want to hear me yapping, just skip forward. So UG is a game where you are an UG. Whatever you might already know what that is. You are like a caveman. You get pets and you get gadgets. Which your pets are dinosaurs, which you feed and you grow, and you get to ride them. And they follow your exact hand movements. Then we got Rough Knots, which is the exact same thing, because it became first. So, yeah. And Rough Knots is the exact same thing, just mobile monsters. If you play mobile games on your phone or something, you should know what this is. Like monsters, like the fire elemental monster, a mobile and stuff like that. Or the wolf things that you merge together and merge games, and then they become like Godzilla. Yeah, that's type of stuff. That's in Rough Knots, and you can grow them to their actual stages inside of the thing, and you can ride them too, just like except they don't follow your hand coordinates. But the thing is, we only have the Stone Age of Rough Knots, and the Rough Knots is Stone Age. So, what if we had all of them combined, and that's exactly what my game is. Oceanary. You want to go check it out in the stores once it's finished. I'll probably be uploading on Blender soon after Christmas, maybe. I don't know. I might not, I might will. I don't know if I'm actually going to get a PC, but I will. So yeah. Be prepared for the next level of my entertainment on Oceanary. So I'm going to be changing. I'm going to be making a second channel. Right now it's not out by the time of this video, but it'll probably be out. My game will probably be out on like next April, I'm pretty sure, which is a pretty long time, but trust me, it'll be because there's evolutions, powers, and I'm not going to get too far into it because I'll talk more about it as we go into more curation of the game. But currently, right now, I have fighting, evolution, growth, and levels. 2 pets currently that you can get, and already a game mode planned, and a power setup where you can get abilities. So, I run down the quick menu. So, you wake up in a laboratory, they want to test how evolution works, and they want to see how fast you can get evolution done. So, they shrink you to the size of an organism. You turn into an organism, okay? And then, you especially will go to fight, okay? The thing is with UG and Rough Knots, you upgrade your pets. There's one thing they're missing. You can't upgrade yourself, because we're talking about evolution. You're an amoeba, you need to grow too. So, if you're along amoeba pets alongside you, you can feed them once you kill them, or you can feed to yourself. Which if you feed to yourself, you can grow and you'll get powers. At level 3, you will get a charge punch, which I'm not going to get too far into, but once you unlock it, once you're level 3, you will be a little bigger, okay? One of you'll get bigger max size and room, okay? There's different evolutions. So in the first evolution, you will be getting charges and punches. So, yeah. And basically, what it's going to be like is, you unlock it, you're a little bigger than people, so you're going to start small. Level 3 is when you get the normal size, okay? I'll tell you that. And then, whenever you get to level 3, basically, what you're gonna do, if you unlock it, it's like a little fountain thing. So, this is what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be like a little thing, and you can pull out the drawers and stuff, and they'll have the evolutions that lead up to the middle one, which is a rebirth, which I think y'all know what a rebirth is, but if you don't. One down quick scenario. It's basically a restart, but it gets you extra like stuff. You get extra like, well, how do I put this? Like extra. Don't mind the call. That's just my friend trying to call me. I'll talk to him whenever I gotta stop making this YouTube video. So, let me run it down quickly. You just rebirth, and rebirthing is like if you restarted, but you get a multiplier something. That's what a rebirth is. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a rebirth is. So, what I'm trying to run down is it's going to be rebirths, and then you can use those, and then you'll be able to unlock farther. Okay? And you might be wondering, well, how are you supposed to get to the different ages? What do you do to travel to them? No. There will be 3 sections of a map. Main lobby, a quest up a mountain, and then into a cave, and then you want to go straight up to the skies. So, we got the Crystal Cave boss, okay, and then we have basically exactly what you think the mountain's going to be, a ginormous lake. And they're not going to be dinosaurs or anything. I'm not going to copy Ugg or anything like that. They're just going to be like bosses, like organisms. Like a crystal, like merged with like a freaking amoeba. And those have special abilities. Then you have a sky amoeba. And then for the mountain, you have an earth amoeba, which is literally just going to look like an earth amoeba, which is going to look like you, but with earth. But earthy, if you know what I mean. And then the final stage you'll go to is Skyland, which there will be air things. And basically every single place you go to, you have to have a certain level requirement. Lobby, you can go to main lobby, like outside the safe zone and stuff, because you would be able to kill other players, but you can't camp. If you camp, system will activate and it will kill you automatically. So don't try it. Don't think you're slick for camping, brother. Don't think you're slick. Alright? Just telling you. Don't you dare. Because you will get absolutely disintegrated in under a couple seconds. So, about what I was saying. So basically, what the main showdown is, once you kill the bosses, you will grab their crystal. There'll be a little machine inside the middle of the safe zone. You will place down the DNA crystals that they drop, okay? It'll be exactly the exact color of all of them, okay? So white, multicolored, like rainbow, then you'll have like green and brown crystal. I'm serious. So like blue and white, multicolored, like rainbow, and then you got green and brown.
Verifying identity. Identity confirmed.
Okay, so
Access granted.
yeah. Okay, so what I was trying to say, basically, what's gonna happen is basically you will be able to do a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff. Okay. Now listen before you think anything. This game is going to be the most awesomest Pokemon game. I'm not saying that it's going to be so much better than like other than them. But yeah. I'm trying to make a game that's affected on me. Because I like learning a lot about evolution stuff. So, as you get in ages, the more levels you'll be able to. So the first stage, which is the amoeba stage, you will get one and only thing. You will be able to go to level 20. That's the max. Because, listen, every area, first area that you will go to, you need to be level 10. Okay? That will be the mountain. Now you have to be level 15 to go into the cave to fight that boss. Now you have to be level 20 at the max level, which will be just a little, like two players stacked on top of each other, height and all, that will be how tall you are. And your pets evolve with you. So once you collect all the crystals, once you pull the level and activate the time machine to forward yourself farther into evolution, you'll realize that your pets will evolve with you. Okay? They won't just be amoeba that evolution home. But the problem is with them is that you need. Here's the thing: with every evolution, you'll get more pets. So, with their first thing, whenever you have no rebirths, you will have 3 pet slots. There are there will be 3 pit slots in the time machine. And here's how this works. You might just think, I'm just gonna grab the crystals once I'm level 20, and I'm gonna get out of there, and I'm gonna go to the next stage. It's that easy. You're wrong, because you have to level up all your pets first too, to max, and set them down on the certain platforms representing the chambers. So like, think about this structure right here, bottom, top. It's gonna be like this, but then you place them in here when they're level 20, and it'll seal shut like a capsule, and it'll bring them in time forward with you. But they have to be level 20. If they're not level 20, you cannot go forward on the stage, because then, think about it, your pets are like the only thing you have for survival besides yourself and your fist. But you unlock tools every evolution. You unlock more tools. Okay, so there's a tech tree of tools. And you might be thinking, how are you going to ride your pets? Well, you'll be able to ride your pets at any stage. Just, the problem is, we kind of have multiple advanced things that I think would make the game so much funner, but so much more hyping. But I'll explain that the farther we get. So, technically, you have your pets, and you might be wondering, oh, I can ride them whenever I want. So if I instantly get mine, then I can just get a rideable pet. I can just ride them when they're level 0. Well, about it, they have a stamina bar whenever they're tinier than level 10. They will have a stamina bar, but you can run for that longer. Then you have to get off them to let them rest. If you don't get off them after their stamina runs out, then there's one thing that will happen. They will actually fall down, and it will take them a lot longer to regain stamina. So the longer you're on them with no stamina, the longer it takes them to regain. Okay? And basically, about this. So, UGG has saddles where it follows your hand coordinates, and Roughnauts has a flying couch chair, I guess, that connects to a collar to your pet. Well, we're gonna make something different, where you will just hop on top of your pet, and basically, there will be a saddle. Okay, we're gonna make a saddle, but not like UGG saddle. It's gonna be like well, you can upgrade the materials as we enter. Now. I know UGG has leather saddles and stone saddles and obsidian saddles. You might be just thinking, oh, different materials are gonna copy UGG. We're gonna have we are gonna make the first saddle be wood, stone. I might be thinking, well, stone is the exact same. They're all gonna look the exact same, just in different materials. And the materials actually help with better, movement. And they have more features. Basically, with wooden saddle, you're only gonna be able to move your freaking, animals, which will be absolutely kind of boring, because currently, the only thing you'll be able to do, how you're gonna move, you might be wondering, how am I gonna move? It's simple. You grab the wooden handles. They're gonna look like VR controls, and the monster will follow your movement of your hands. Now you might be thinking, oh, well, that's exactly like UGG. Well, you may be right, but it's a lot more cool. And it's not a suggestion. Like every VR game has been thinking, even Roughnauts, I guarantee, has been thinking, what if we added that to our game? Well, you can move your hands and they follow your exact hand movement. The problem is every single one of their pets don't even they have hands that they can move with. They don't have only 2 hands. They have dragons and stuff. So, anyways, about that, we're going to be moving on. So, everything will have more mechanics. Like, everything. In the next level saddle, you have to find out for yourself whenever it comes out in my game. So, what I will be able to tell you for right now is that we may have to delay it a couple times. Okay? Now don't be sad. there will be beta testing before we do it, because of course there's got to be beta testing. Why wouldn't there be? And currently, our co-owners are Bryson Barrett, which is a guy in my school, which is my friend, and the other two are Ridge and Ethan. You may already know Ethan, you may not know Ridge, and you probably don't know Bryson Barrett, but hey, you'll know them once you find. So our statues will be, there will be statues of us, every single co-owner, and pictures of moderators, okay? And our statues, we can control, like, events. The thing is, there's one thing about us that's different. We're gonna have a Pokemon game that has admin abuse. We will be able to go in our statues, and we will literally spawn asteroids, dropping random pets that you can claim for yourself, which is the egg system that I'll be explaining on my next video about my game. So, about that, now there's also, we added nanotech, which is where you will put, it's the max, so like, basically there's armor, okay? Wood armor, stone armor, all the way up to nanotech armor, which will turn your freaking pet into a mech, which at its max height, once it gets big enough for you to get in it, basically it will evolve into a mech, which will still follow you and stuff. It's basically if your pet was freaking a mech for you, but it would also still be alive. So basically, it's like if you took control of like a computer and it's still alive. Like basically how your pet's inside the armor, but you can control the armor and control your pet from like the inside, like a cockpit above their head, which I think would be pretty cool. So yeah, more into that whenever I upload the next video. Stay tuned. Yeah, that's all I had to say for today. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to do good in school if you have school at least. And also, you guys, I don't mind, but I have a Discord. It's in my description of my channel. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's just something that I linked. I don't know if it's a link or not, okay? But join it up and give me some fan art for my game if you want. I don't necessarily think anybody's going to, though. But I will be making a separate channel, and it's not yet. It will be coming whenever I make the art, or like the 3D modeling art of the main menu screen. Like, out of context, I don't mind me Punch Party, but like this. See, that's the main logo of the game. See, like the logo. I'm gonna be making a logo, and then I'm gonna place that as the profile of the channel. So, I will not be making the channel until we get that done. So, go check out my friend's YouTube channel. He's actually in my subscriptions. So if you're able to check my subscriptions, go ahead. His name is Kitty Cat, and then some random numbers, which I can maybe pull up right now, which I will try to. Actually, no, I won't. But no, yeah, I will. So I'm probably gonna edit this, but his profile should be right here, right here. Okay, so that's his profile and his username. That's Ethan, one of our co-owners, and Ridge, and Bryson Barrett. So, thank you for tuning in to watching this. I know it's been like probably like a couple of minutes, and you're probably getting bored and don't want to click off this. Or some of you may have already clicked off and don't even know that I'm talking about this. But good for you, because that was actually a lot of yapping, so I don't blame you for leaving. But yeah, if you stuck here to the end, thank you so much. And once I get the 200 subscribers, I will probably make an edit with all my subscribers. I'll probably do a live again, but nobody watched the last live. So if I do make a live, once I hit 200 subscribers, okay, I will post a video saying I'm going to go live and whatever time of today and stuff. And once people watch it, stay tuned until then. And once I get 200 subscribers, I will do a live and Gorilla Tag and just play with you guys. So if you want to meet me, stay until I have 200. Because I would love you if you did that. I would actually like it if you really stayed with me till the end of my 200 goal line for this year. So, yeah, I will be trying to upload more. Just I have school and I don't have really much time to make YouTube videos because of school. I then get home and then don't really got time to do the other videos because I gotta hang out with my friends outside and stuff. So, yeah, if you want to meet me in a game, or if you just randomly meet me, because I will tell you one thing. Before I get 200 subscribers at 199 subscribers, I will be releasing my fan code on Gorilla Tag, and I will join it every day. Okay? I mean, whenever I say every day, and I'll be in there from at least, like, I come home at 4:20 p.m., so I'll probably be in there from 5:30 p.m. to probably like 7 p.m. So if you want to meet me, you can meet me for an hour and 30 minutes, which I guarantee. And if you don't want to see me, because I don't got many subscribers, and most recently, not to call anybody out, but I'm gonna just say it real quick, okay? My recent battle against somebody, which was one of my actual full-time actual YouTuber hater, which also had a YouTube channel. And I'm not gonna call anybody out, okay? And I'm not trying to be offending to them, but like basically, I think it's over. I don't know, whatever. Like they just have it posted in a while, and I'm thinking that you guys should go subscribe to them or something to keep them updated on what's happening on the YouTube channel and to keep them going and keep them alive. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time whenever I finally get my stupid ideas all clumped together into one with the facts where I will do it. So tune in next time whenever I'm personally done, and I'll see you guys whenever I post an update about this. And yeah, without further saying ado, go check out everybody that I just talked about, I guess, unless you don't want to. It's okay. It's okay if you don't want to. I know nobody really does that, but still, go check them out. And go check out Punch Party. So yeah, remember, I'll be dropping my friend code. Stay tuned till then. I'll do a live at 200 subscribers. I hope you guys join me in Gorilla Tag, okay? So that would mean so much to me. So yeah, without further ado, like I said, I will see you guys later whenever I get you guys updated.